Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back with the composition journal. I wanted to make the envelope to go in the pocket, so I kind of stay up with my pockets as I go. So I have made this great big envelope. Let me show you how I made it really quickly. We'll just take a piece of paper here. How about blue? Since it won't be the same color. And all I did was fold this to the center. Oh, let's make sure we're going the right direction. How about this way? Fold this to approximate center. And then I squish down the sides. Big envelopes, easy to make. And then I gave this just a little 1/4 inch right there to hook it to. It doesn't have to be dead center. It can be off. Envelopes are not always dead center. Believe me. Okay. Then I folded up the bottom like so. Quick and easy. Snip that little corner right there and right there. Open. And then you're going to, you see where that is? See that line there? Let me put it in for you so you can see it. Let me see. See? We are going to clip that at an angle. Just like so. And the reason is, if I didn't clip too much, is to keep it out of the way here. So I'll do the same thing here. Just add a small angle. There we go. See? They don't have to be even here. This is going to cover them. Now let's go to the top. And for the top, I measured to the top of my book, or to the top of the corset pocket here. I just kind of put this in like this, and I knew I wanted it to stick up just a little bit. So I measured it to there, gave a crease, got my book out of the way, and then I creased it. But I realized just like this time, because there's so much bulk there, it did crease crookedly. So straightened it out. There we are. Now we have this piece here again that's going to have to get cut at an angle here. And the reason it is, you know, let me just show you a little trick. You don't want to go past here with your angle cut. See that? So it's just going to be a small angle cut. And the reason you're doing that is so you have room to get into your pocket. So I'm just going to go just like this, and then I'm going to give it a little angle right here. There's the fold, and here's the fold on this one. See? Then to get the other side, all I did was I folded this over to match up this corner to this corner right here, so that I can trim this piece and trim this piece. So you just kind of match them up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no perfect here. I mean, if you want perfect, you can. You're sure welcome to try for it. You know, if you're making something that you're going to sell, and you really need it to look perfect, then yes, by all means. Perfection is important then. But for what I'm doing right here, not necessary. I don't know, that just did not even measure up, did it? I'm off. No perfection. Just do. Okay. So now we have all of that. So I creased my seams in really good. Now down here, like I said, it doesn't matter. Up here you might want to get a little closer because your you'll see that part. Like my angle here is very poorly done. And it's not that I want perfection, but I do want it to look neat and tidy. So there, I straightened that out a little bit. That will make me feel better. Okay, so then all I did was take this piece, and I found another one to glue it onto, and I glued it all down. Okay? So I'm going to put that one over there, and we're going to move back to this one. And now I'm going to cut these angles out again. This is so this envelope would be a little bit thicker because this paper is quite thin. And there's a big hole right there where I missed gluing totally. We'll probably have to go back and fix that. Let's just do that right this second. It can dry while we're doing other things. Yep, sometimes it's not easy to get all these things done at once, you know. Okay, now down to here. And over to here. There we go. Okay, let's put this envelope together. Now you can change, you know, you can make it go the opposite direction if you want. Now I want it to be the same, so that it matches the corset on the inside of the corset piece. So I want it to be the same as is there. That makes sense? I don't know if it makes sense, but let's try it. Let's try making sense out of it. Okay, we're going to put our ankle on here. And along here, and here. Don't need it on this one because it's the underside, but maybe just a little bit right where things connect, just in case it shows. Go along the angles and the straight lines. So I'm going to have to work on this journal for a little bit and have it make more sense on where it's going to start and finishing point. Right? Okay, and along here. Okay. So just a little bit along this edge. Real light. Just a light little line. And then a light little line along this edge. Okay. And then just stick a piece of paper down in there. I'm going to use this Tim Holtz piece because it's a little thicker. And this is just in case I get glue on the inside. I can pull it out with this Tim Holtz piece here. Any glue? No? Very good. A little bit right there. Tuck that back in. Give it another rub. Another fill. It feels good. And then we're going to go here. Just like so. Oh, isn't that the cutest envelope ever? Okay, so now we have this beautiful envelope. We'll have to tuck something into it. But let's go back over here. And we are going to need, I think, this one. Is that the one I want to use? Hang on, there was one other one. Where is it? Oh, yes. I have that one. And I also have this one. I was thinking about this one. I think we'll go this way because of the pearls. Okay. Going to clip that off. A little large for right now. I'm going to run this along here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make sure this piece is up and the little frilly stuff is down. And then I want to put these pearls right at the edge so I can clip between them. Right? Check the back, be sure it's even. It's a little high on that side. Okay. Now we can clip that again. There. And there. Hopefully those other pearls won't come off. Save for, you know what? What am I gonna say? Snippets. Okay. And then this will be a little piece that goes inside of here. So it looks kind of like maybe the top of her shirt there. Her slip is in there. What do you think? Yay or nay? Look kind of bulky. And you could run it this other way so it shows for the front of the book and hangs over this page. No, I like it better this way. I don't know if I like it at all, to be honest with you. I think maybe this would have been better. This and this. Yeah, I think so. Let's See if we can peel it before it's too late. Even if it peels off some of the paper, we're still okay. Let that dry before you put it back in your ribbon box. And let's see. Oh, here we go. It's right here. I knew I had some left. Alrighty, let's take this piece and we'll glue it like this. Okay. Got a little bit of stuff there from the other one. It's always so hard to tell. You know, it doesn't really matter because you're going to put the stuff over the top of it anyway. So if you got it wrong like I did, it's okay. Just tell yourself, it's okay. It's okay. Because we're going to put this over the top. Okay. Nice thing about this flower ribbon is you can tell front and back. Very easy. So makes it very nice. Open this part up. You don't have to. You could leave it closed if you don't want this flopping around. But I like it to flop around a little bit. A little breezy looking. I don't know if that makes a bit of sense, but it does to me. Oh, don't let go of it now, Angie. What a good time. There we go. Sometimes we have to try things a couple different ways before, you know, it starts to work well for us. I think this will look better. So, there we go. Perfect. Now it can just stick out just a little bit. And that's okay. We've got a little bit sticking up here. We could put some more there if we want. And it's not as bulky. Now if you want it to go all the way down, then you can go ahead and open this back up and squish it down further. But I think I'm going to leave it up like this so that you know you have to pull the envelope out to look at it. So there we go. Okay, so we have finally got to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to count out, what, 5 pages? And those will be blank. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blank pages. Oh dear. Well, let's just use one of these. Okay. 5 blank pages, and then we have 3 to decorate or 4 to decorate. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 blank pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blank pages. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are to decorate. There we go. So we've got this set up. Okay, so we have 5 blank. Now we have 5 to decorate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's our 5 decorators. Okay, I have one more clip here, so let's just use it. Unless it fell off the back. Okay, so there we go. We are set up for now. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little make an envelope day. And yeah, I hope you're looking forward to the next batch of things to come. And I will talk to you all in the very next video. Hope you have a great day, and remember, grab your composition book and let's do some decorating. It's just for fun. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye!